DreAllDay.com.
We're going to do Ask a Basketball Player tonight. I don't know how much interest there even is going to be for this topic, but we're going to try it out tonight, see how it goes. If I like it, I'll do it again. If not, then I'll do something different. What up, Beautiful 43? How you doing? Where you checking in from? Best basketball book? For what? What part of basketball? Is the Jump Manual your site? No, Jump Manual is not mine. It's written by a guy named Jacob. Have I read 11 Rings? Absolutely have, by Phil Jackson, yes. How long have I been on Periscope? I don't know, maybe 2 months, 3 months. Yeah, 11 Rings is a good book. Did I see LeBron's game winner? And I didn't even know he had a game winner, but thank you for the information. I'll probably check the highlights tomorrow or something. Did I ever get blisters when I dunked? When I was playing for this team called the Harlem Ambassadors, we used to just dunk, and I used to get blisters on my hands because we did it so much, but not just a regular dunk most of the time, no. Paid All Day said, I saw your 2-ball drills when I was younger and inspired me. How long ago was that? When did you see it? Chimps are hungry, so I want to read Laker Girl. Who wrote that? Is that Jeannie Buss? I didn't even know she wrote a book. Actually, I did know she wrote a book, but I didn't know what it was called. But that sounds interesting. I might read that eventually. Corey Joseph had a game winner too. Nah, I mean, I'm not going to be looking around for it, but if it happens to cross my path, I might check it out. Best basketball book for a 15-year-old. I say read Relentless by Tim Grover. That's a great basketball book for a 15-year-old. Also, The Mental Handbook by Dre Baldwin. Get that on Amazon. Like 4 or 5 years ago, that's what's up. Well, I played overseas 9 years. So I started in Lithuania, 8 different countries. Last place was Slovakia. Favorite basketball player, Michael Jordan. Are basketball contracts guaranteed? It depends, case-by-case basis. Am I going to play in any league soon? I doubt it. How did I build my brand? By doing stuff like this, reaching out to people directly, letting them talk to me. Zalgiris? No, I wasn't Zalgiris. I was in Kaunas, but I was on this team called Atletas. They changed their name to Askai. I don't even know if they even exist anymore. Am I going to play overseas again? Not unless somebody makes me a Godfather offer that I can't refuse. So unless that happens, probably not, because I want to focus on my business in the United States. I need to be here for most of it. Do I play 2K? No. Power Hands? Never heard of it. Ever dunked on somebody so bad that they cried? No, I don't think so. Do players bang cheerleaders? I don't know. I think Dwight Howard did. Ain't that the girl that was on Basketball? What's the mental handbook about? Is about the mental side of sports, the mental side of life, and how you can use it for yourself. LeBron or Kobe? Right now, LeBron all time. Got to go Kobe. NBA Jam. I remember that. We used to play that in the pizza shops with a quarter. Do I go for a kiss on the first date? It depends on who I'm dating. I'm so bad right now, so stop doing basketball practice and then go back. Hey, then do what you gotta do. How much did I get paid in Lithuania? That's an undisclosed amount. What's my ultimate goal? I got more than one goal. I don't have any one ultimate goal. One thing is to empower as many people as possible. Chef Lard Sex, how long are your legs? Jamal Crawford workout. Oh, that's what's up. You got Jamal Crawford program at hoophandbook.com. Kobe's wife was a cheerleader. No, she wasn't a cheerleader. She was a dancer. She was a dancer at Kobe's video shoot. She wasn't cheerleading. Lay Lap says, can I call her? Call, what we gonna talk about? What is it that we would even discuss? And anyway, I can't call you while I'm doing Periscope at the same time. Let's just see, there's 80 people in here asking me questions about basketball. Dono says, should he get the point guard package? Absolutely, you should get it. I mean, do you want your game to improve tremendously over the next 30 to 60 days, over the next 6 to 9 months? Then yes. If not, then no. Anybody else, or what? Fondo45 said, he said yes. All right, then you need to get the program. So I'm taking all basketball questions here. All right, we got to get rid of some people here. Best basketball coach I have ever had was probably my first coach, this guy named Steve. He's the person who told me you need to, what did he tell me I need to do? He's the first person who actually told me that I had some talent. I don't know if he was just saying that to make me feel better, but he's the first person that said it to me. What NBA players did I play with overseas? Well, they wasn't in the NBA. They was overseas. I don't think anybody who's there now, not that I know of, they might have been there and I didn't know who they were, like European guys. Will there be a sale on my program Cyber Monday? Is a sale right now. Go to hoophandbook.com, use the code Black Friday. Ryan Souza, what's going on? You have tendonitis in both your knees. Can I help? How can I help you if you got tendonitis in your knees? What do you want me to do? Sonny Weems, Marshawn Brooks. No, Marshawn Brooks is way younger than me. He came in the league like 2-3 years ago. No, that was way later. Does sex in the morning of a game jinx your gameplay? No, that's a myth. That's a myth that men use just to have their women leave them alone so they can get sleep the night before a game. That's not true. I'm 33 years old. My birthday, February 3rd, 1982. Best shooting form, whoever's making the most shots. Shots going in is what matters, not what the shot looks like. Yeah, use the code Black Friday for all signature programs, hoophandbook.com. What's up, checking in from Houston? How do you deal with heavy legs? What does that mean? I don't know what heavy legs means. Do I aspire to coach? Hell no. If I wanted to coach, I'd be coaching right now. I can get a head coaching job at a high school probably today if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Tomorrow, Lynn checking in from Tampa. Shout out to Tampa, Carrollwood Station. Shout out to Dale Mabry Avenue. Where else? Ybor City's up there. What else is in Tampa? I forget. Have you ever done a windmill dunk? Yeah, probably. Does knee weakness mean water in the knees? No, that's a how do I answer? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. You had to see a doctor, honestly, to answer that question. What do I think about the Phoenix Suns? I don't think anything about the Phoenix Suns. What about them? What am I selling? I'm selling everything. I'm selling my ideas. I'm selling programs. I'm selling coaching. I'm selling consultations. I'm selling confidence. I'm selling belief. I'm selling success. Has anyone else in my family played basketball? Well, I mean, people have picked up the ball and shot around at the court. What do you mean by played basketball? Like high school, college, pro? Which one do you mean? Lactic acid, heavy legs you mentioned on your website. Oh, I never mentioned anything about lactic acid because I don't know anything about it. So you got to tell me what I did. Am I a sneakerhead? I am not a sneakerhead, but I got a good amount of sneakers because I got some friends in nice places who got some sneakers. Do I have Jalen's book? I have it. I haven't read it yet. I got some other books that are higher priority. Are people in Lithuania racist? Not that I know of. And if there are racist people, that don't make the whole Lithuania racist. That just makes those people, whatever number of people it is. Pro or college, I would have to think about it. Off the top of my head, I don't think. Actually, yeah, a couple of my cousins. My cousin plays for Eastern Michigan right now, matter of fact. His name is, I'm forgetting my cousin's name. His name is Jordan Nobles. My son is in 8th grade playing AAU. What can he do to get to the NBA? He can finish 8th grade, get to 9th grade, one step at a time. He can't go from 8th grade to the NBA. He needs to go play 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th, 12th, then he needs to go to college. Position, I play guard. I play the 2 and the 1, maybe some 3, and depending on when I was in Mexico, I played the 5 because everybody was small. Favorite NBA player to be around? Anybody whose game can make me better. If I'm playing and I think that player can make me better than that person. Will you go broke after your career is over like every other player? No, that's a stereotype that's actually not true. Actually, it's not even a stereotype. Some people just took a small piece of information and got that idea. I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall. Curry or Kobe? Right now, Curry, all-time Kobe. Should I leave him back a year so he can look better to scouts playing against smaller people? If that's the only reason, then probably not. Can I score on MJ? MJ who? Michael Jordan? Yeah, I could score on Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan right now? Does my cousin use my handbook? I don't even know. I don't talk to him that often to even know if he does it. Where do I even play? Coach K, I played in 8 different countries overseas. Started in Lithuania, last was in Slovakia. But if you go to my website, dreallday.com, it's written out in detail. But ask me a question, I'll answer. Did I ever have athletic apparel deal? I mean, I kind of got one now. I'm not going to name no names. What's going on? Hello, sir. Flachiko just said that. Favorite city I've been to? Good question. Probably Kaunas, Lithuania. Kaunas, Lithuania, Guadalajara, Mexico, Herceg-Novi, Montenegro, Pula, Croatia, Hanover, Germany, Frankfurt, Germany. What's up, Tiger Yoda? Where else would I say? A lot of places in Germany I like. The point of an apparel deal to promote it? No, not necessarily. See, if you get one, then you'll see the different ways that they can be used. What's my free throw percentage? I don't know. What's going on, Cat Mara, checking in from Minnesota? What part of Minnesota you in? How are the women overseas? It's just like the women anywhere else in the world. You got some attractive, some not attractive, some who are attracted to you, some who are not attracted to you. My favorite part of the game is the competition. It's all about the competition. Thano said, can I start doing more business talk? More? Like, what have I not talked about? Was I better at mid-range or the threes in my career? I would say that's a good question. I say the threes because over there they like the three-point shot. They're like, if you're going to shoot a jumper, you might as well shoot a three. Southern Minnesota, hour south of Minneapolis. All right. Man, you out there. Is it snowing out there? Has it snowed in Minnesota yet? How long does it take me to warm up? Well, it depends. When I was like 19, I could just start playing. I didn't warm up. By the time I was over 30, probably I'd take 5 to 10 minutes to do a warm up. Thank you, beautiful 43. I'm good at this. How washed up am I? I'll never be washed up. Did I apply for the NBA draft? No, you only apply for the NBA draft when you leave school early. If you're a senior, you're automatically in the draft even without being in it. No, right now I'm not going to sign with a team right now unless somebody makes me a Godfather offer. Can white men jump? Some of them can, some of them can't. But it depends on how you define jump. You mean like somebody can dunk? Some can, some can't. What's going on, Cam Cleve checking in from Cleveland? Did I get undrafted? Yeah, I guess you could say I was undrafted, but I wasn't expecting to be drafted. I went to a Division III school, so I wasn't expecting to be drafted. I knew overseas was the place that I was going. My favorite basketball shoe, the BB Shocks, Nike BB Shocks, Nike BB4 Shocks, the Vince Carters. Sabonis or Bill Walton. I didn't see enough of either one of them in their primes. What's up, Chris Songs? I went to Penn State Altoona. That's a D3 school in Pennsylvania. Would I eat nutritious regular? I don't understand that question. Just created a new account because Dre blocked your other account. All right, Rambeer, that's probably because you were saying something crazy. So if you say something crazy, it might have to happen again. So just don't say nothing crazy. Charles or Ed O'Bannon? Got to be Ed. Ed O'Bannon was the man. I've been a vegetarian for like almost 3 years. How was the language barrier? It wasn't really a big deal because basketball is basketball. You know, it's the language of basketball, so it don't matter. What if we started a campaign to get coaches looking at me? What coaches? Looking at me for what? I don't need no coaches looking at me. My favorite player, what was that thing? My favorite what overseas? Nutritious or regular? What does that mean? I have no idea what that question means. My favorite move to create separation for a jumper, whatever's necessary in a moment. There is no one move. Any player that goes into a game thinking they're going to do one move for this situation, they can't play. You use what's necessary in a moment. You play off instincts. If you're thinking during a game, then you don't have enough game. The GOAT says role as a player overseas. Well, usually your role when you're an American overseas, they expect you to be able to do pretty much anything. KG or Tim Duncan? Got to go Tim Duncan. Favorite basketball movie? I'm not a movie person, so I don't have one. A kid at my school just got back from Japan for the wheelchair basketball. That's what's up. Shout out to wheelchair basketball players. Tina Marie says follow her. For what? Tina, you got a chance to tell everybody in this room why somebody should follow you. Go ahead. You got your chance to sell yourself right now in front of everybody. Can I be a 6'6" guard? You answer that question. I can't answer that. You tell me if you could be a 6'6" guard. If you asking, then there's some doubt there. You should answer in your questions with periods and not question marks or exclamation points, is one of my business partners like to say. He said, I end my statements with exclamation points and not question marks. What do I think of Devin Williams' 10,000 Hours series? I mean, what about it? I've heard of it, or what about it? What do you mean, what do I think of it? Do I ever meditate before a game? No. Which all places have I played overseas basketball? I mentioned a couple of them. I'll get to them as I get through these questions. Same reason they follow you, Awesome Scopes. See, that comment was so long I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. You got to make it shorter. Have ever won a championship? I won a championship this past August. We was playing a 3-on-3 for this company called Finish Line. Y'all know the sneaker store Finish Line? Me, my dude Jay Jameson, my guy Reds from Philly. We won a 3-on-3. How long did I have tendinitis? When I had tendinitis once when I was in college. I mean, you kind of had tendinitis all the time when you play basketball. The human body was not designed to do what we do when we play basketball. I'm 33 years old, but I sat out for tendinitis for about 10 days when I was a sophomore in college, and that's it. I never sat out a game for an injury other than that, except, I got this toe infection one time when I was in Mexico. That was crazy. Have I ever had Sebastian Telfair Adidas contract? He said he's still eating. Have I ever had alkaline water? If I did, I don't even know. I'm not from Florida. I'm from Philadelphia, but I live in Florida. Do I think German kids? I didn't see that question. How many hours of sleep do I recommend? As many as you want. I don't recommend any. I'm not a sleep doctor. Yes, I am 33. Chris Song says, wow, you're awesome. Well, you know what? I agree with you. Thank you, Chris. Me and you, we right here right now. Do I want my big man to have skills like DeAndre or Boogie? Both. What about the 10,000 Hour series do I like? I haven't watched all of it, so you tell me what you like. Do I think the German kids in my one-on-one video remember you? I think they do, because it ain't too many Americans that just come through their town and play with them one-on-one, so definitely. Michelle's 98 says, stay hydrated. I got it. I got the water like within arm's reach. How do I properly stretch after a tough workout? As I mentioned in my book, you ain't even got to buy my book. Go to YouTube. You can watch it for free. Stretching. Is it better to set a long-range goal or short-range goals to lead up to it? Both. It's better to set both. What kind of big man would I prefer to play with? Any big man. As long as they can play and they got their game, we're going to make it work. We're going to figure out how to make it work based on their skills. How to learn to play under the whistle? Guess. By playing under the whistle as much as you possibly can. That's how you learn to do it. Do all my shirts say work on your game? If so, that's awesome. They don't all say that, but the ones I wear when I'm doing videos, a lot of times they do. Been watching this dude for 2 weeks. He's in my circle. I didn't see all that. Play professionally? Yes. I'm not playing professionally right now. I doubt I will again unless somebody makes me a great offer, but I have 9-year background playing professional basketball. All right, Garviz. Am I an advocate of foam rolling? An advocate? I guess, sure. Yeah, foam rolling is good. It can help you. Everyone took the video of you playing them too serious. Yeah, I remember that, Malik. People was getting mad because I was beating these two 11-year-old kids one-on-one. Or 2-on-1. Am I a better shooter on the left side or on the right side? I'm a better shooter on all sides. I'm a good shooter on every side. Who do I look up to? Nobody. I look up to myself. Do I prefer a big man like Timmy D or someone who can shoot threes? I prefer a big man who can do both. Do all basketball players have a big dick, the black ones? I don't know. I've never looked at a black basketball player's dick, so I can't answer that question. Dre, when did you know basketball is something you want to do for a long time? Probably age 15 or 16. Are there any cons to pursuing an athletic career? Yes, that you might not get it. That's a con, that you might not even get it. Should I do squats for increasing my leg strength or increasing my vertical? You should do a complete program for your vertical, not just one exercise. One exercise is not going to give you a vertical jump. A lot of players, I used to think that. When we was 15, 16, we used to be like, yo, let's do a bunch of calf raises. That's going to make us jump higher. That's not really what it is. You need all the muscles of your body go into jumping, not just one muscle. What's up, Jamina? Checking in from Argentina. My finals pick is too soon for a finals pick. Ask me when the playoffs start. I'll tell you my finals pick. Do I think LeBron James should shave his hair off? Charles Barkley said, no, LeBron should do whatever he wants to do. What type of person do you have to be to reach the elite level in ball? You got to believe that you can do it. That's the number one thing. You got to believe you're capable. Is it better to set a goal for the NBA or Division I and then NBA afterwards? It's better to set both. You can have a goal to make the NBA, but also have a goal to do what you need to do next week. When was the last time you got offered a contract to play overseas? The last time I was over there. Chill on boom. What's up, Chill? Do you ever wear a face mask or goggles? Thankfully, no. What do I think about the Timberwolves? I think the Timberwolves actually look promising. Andrew Wiggins can go. I'm a fan of Wiggins. I'm a fan of Towns. I like Ricky Rubio. I think they got a nice little team, and they brought in some veterans like Tayshaun Prince, Professor Andre Miller, and KG. Even though those guys can't really play like that no more, but having them around the young guys is a perfect mix. That's how you're supposed to do it. Unlike what the Sixers are doing, my hometown team. They ain't got no veteran leadership on the team, so they can't show the young guys how to do it. Did I ever try to impress a girl while playing ball? Hell yeah. Every time I play ball, I'm trying to impress the girls. You kidding me? You know Towns, Karl Anthony Towns? Yeah, he can play. LeBron and the Raptors had game winners tonight. Who did the Cavs play tonight? Covington played well. Yeah, Covington. I mean, everybody on the Sixers can play, but as a team, they're not good. Bring back Wilt Chamberlain? Well, he's dead. I don't know if we can bring him back. Are injuries demotivating? Depends on who they happen to. Do I play devil's advocate like the Bad Boys Pistons? What does that mean? Cavs beat the Nets. That's right. They were playing Brooklyn. All right. So what did he do? He made a buzzer beater, or was it like with a little bit of time left? What happened? Yeah, KAT is definitely the man. What helped me get through tendonitis? Nothing. I sat down and didn't play for 10 days, and then I got back on the court. That's it. And Derrick Rose's case is demotivating. Well, you can't speak for Derrick Rose's motivation. Maybe he's just not playing as well. That doesn't mean he's not motivated. He hit a running hook with a couple seconds left. All right, that's what's up. I got to check the highlights. Probably tomorrow. Why you work out so much if you're probably not going to play anymore? Because I like doing it. Am I married? I'm not married. Starberry still, yeah, Starberry is eating in China. He is definitely eating. I don't play video games at all. What's with the Nets? They're just not a good basketball team. Did I ever try D-League? Yeah, I tried for D-League twice. 2 or 3 D-League tryouts, but I didn't, no D-League team signed me. Corey Joseph hit a game winner for who? He plays for the Spurs, right? Tips to get bigger. Eat more food and lift more weights. Lift heavier weights. What's up, Puerto Rico, who just checked in? What I think about the Thunder trading away their talent. Like who? Who'd they trade away? Was I an Iverson fan? I mean, I liked Iverson. I wasn't an Iverson junkie, but he was in Philly. I was in Philly. I mean, he's a great player. So all the good players I looked up to. Not looked up to, but I looked at them and tried to say, you know, how can I add to my game? What's up, ID Kalova? How you doing? You already asked me that question, Trey Tom. I answered that. Did I have an agent? Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. I worked as my own agent many times. And sometimes I would have an agent working with me, but I would get the deal myself and it wouldn't have nothing to do with the agent. Jordan or LeBron? Jordan all the time, LeBron now. Position guard. I play guard. What made me want to further my career in basketball? I love playing basketball. That was the best option that I could see. Thank you, Adi Kalova. Best player right now, LeBron James. Who's playing the best right now? You got to give it to Steph Curry. But the best player, if we was to just boil down skills and ability to affect the game right now, if I had to pick a guy, I had to go LeBron. Drazen Petrovic or Reggie Miller? I had to go Reggie because he played longer. I know Drazen passed away, R.I.P. Petrovic, but Reggie played longer. What's up, Ida? Aida? What age did I start playing? I was 14. I started playing late. Will Amar Odom make a comeback? A comeback to what? Basketball? He's not coming back to the NBA. I mean, he can come back as a human being. Is it better to get signed overseas or D-League camp? Ask that question again. I don't think I understood the wording of that question. How tall am I? I am 6 feet 4 inches tall, 193 centimeters. 114 points in the game for Petrovic. Well, who was he playing against? He didn't score 114 in an NBA game. Not to say the guy couldn't play. He could play. Wilt or Russell? Well, when it comes to winning, Russell. When it comes to stats, Wilt. Trades for Reggie, Jeff Green, and Harden. Well, Reggie Jackson just wasn't fitting. Jeff Green wasn't really doing much. And James Harden, I mean, they didn't want to pay James Harden. I'm not sure if Harden wanted to go or if they just didn't want to pay him. But the other two guys, those weren't bad trades. Jeff Green wasn't doing much, and Reggie Jackson just wasn't fitting on that team. If I had kids, would I encourage them to play basketball? Yeah, if they want to, but I would never force my kids to play basketball. I don't care if my kids want to become authors. They just want to write books. Listen, they can do that. I would never force my kids to do anything. I'll let them know what's available to them, and then they choose what they want to do. I want my kids to be independent thinkers. But I only had kids. Will the Heat make the playoffs? Yes, as long as they stay healthy. What I think about Derrick Rose, great player. I haven't really watched him this year, so I can't really say much about him. Somebody said Adidas shoes hurt Derrick Rose, and I don't think it was the shoes. Do I just play basketball? No, I do 50 other things besides basketball. Do I think Wilt could dominate now? Wilt Chamberlain's dead, so no, he cannot dominate. Do you get mad sometimes when I'm practicing and I mess up? Maybe, but if I do, nobody would know that I was mad. I'll get mad, and like mentally, I might get mad at myself. That motivates me to get back on track. Do the Knicks have a shot at the playoffs? Yes, absolutely they got a shot at the playoffs. Everybody has a shot at the playoffs right now, even the Sixers. Maybe not the Sixers, but everybody else. What team? I'm on Team WOYG right now. I'm not overseas right now. I'm in South Florida. Do I prefer overseas or D-League camps to get noticed? Both. You can get noticed at both camps. As long as somebody's watching, you're getting noticed. Most points I had in the game professionally, 39. I was in Mexico. The Grizzlies are the best. I'm not sure they're the best. They're the best team in Memphis. How do you promote yourself as a ball player? I got an actual, go to my website, dreallday.com. I got a whole list of links talking about that. Do I feel bad for Okafor? Who's Okafor? Okafor who? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do I think about the Lakers? The Lakers are not a good team right now. I don't think they had a right coach, and I don't think they had a right mix of players. So basically, it's going to be a long season. What team do I play for? Team WOYG. You're 5'7". Chances of you going pro, you tell me what your chances are. Don't let anybody else tell you what your chances of success are. So that's a bad question. What's up with the Rockets? It's not a good mix of players. They don't have the right team. They need leadership. Harden's a great player. I don't think he's a great leader. Was Mikal firing good? I mean, that's what you got to do in basketball because you can't fire the players because they got guaranteed contracts. Why do I wear a Heat jersey in my video intros? Why not? I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'm on both. Facebook/workonyourgame. Instagram is my name, Dre Baldwin, one word. If you lose possibility to play, what else would I like to do? I'm doing it right now, periscoping, YouTube videos. I'm a professional speaker. I'm an author. I've written 5 books. I'm a branding and marketing expert. I got my own branding and marketing company. What else do I do? I'm a salesperson. So basketball was just part of it. Basketball was just one thing I was selling. But I'm a salesperson, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a social media expert. Should Kobe retire? Yeah, when he wants to, not now. Who's winning the finals? Too early. WWE, I do not watch. Do I box? No. What's up, Jane Air 93? Thank you. Could I last 5 minutes in a wrestling practice? I mean, if I wanted to. How much am I allowed to run away from the wrestlers? I could last 5 minutes if I'm standing on the side, the warm-ups, things like that, but I ain't wrestling nobody. Do I like Asian girl? Maybe. What girl? Do I watch football? Not really. Do I ever go into athletics like high jump? No, not high jump. Have I ever had injuries? Nothing serious. Mill Manor says I know my stuff. You're right, I do. Why don't I ever mention that I'm also a model? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. I'm also a model, ladies and gentlemen. Would you be an executive as a semi-professional basketball? Wait, say that again? I didn't catch that. Do I like big girls over 230 pounds? What girl? I like Oprah. Not the date, but I like Oprah. I like what she's doing business-wise. Have I ever tested my vert? Once. That was in 2012, but not before then, not after then. All right, so we gotta get rid of some more people slowly. What about soccer? What's the question? Did I hear about LeBron's son getting a D1 offer? Maybe, but who cares? That don't really have nothing to do with me. Do I want to be a coach one day? I do not want to be a coach. I will not be coaching. Chris Song says, you do it all. You're amazing. Do I have Snapchat? Well, thank you, Chris. I am amazing. Do I have Snapchat? Yes, I do. Just look up my name, Dre Baldwin, or Dre all day. That's on there. Jane Eyre said to play what? Soccer? No, I'm not playing no soccer. Never. Would I be an executive in a semi-pro basketball league? Why would I want to do that? You're a DR. What would be my motivation to do that? Are there too many teams in the NBA? No, I think it's a good number of teams. That N-word said, do I have abs? Every human being has abs. Just some of them have more pronounced abs than others. Take my hat off? Nah. How much you paying me to do it? Irish Commie said, vote me for president. I don't know if I want that job. It'd take too much time away from my business. Have I ever played a first-person shooter? I don't even know what that means, so probably not. Said on Jr. said I should coach, pass the knowledge on. But listen, if I coach, I'm only reaching 12 people, those players. But if I do this, I can reach 84 people, like who's watching right now. So I do a better job on Periscope than I would do even coaching a team. When I coach, I'm limited just to my team. Will I come to Minnesota and work out with you? Maybe in the summertime, you had to be in like May or June when it's warm. Definitely not in the cold. That's crazy. Ever had my body fat measured? Yeah, on one of them little handheld machines. How are basketball shoes supposed to be laced up? Just put the laces through the holes. It's very simple. It's not complicated. Ida said, teach you. Teach you what? What you want me to teach you? Am I a five-toll player? I don't even know what that means. Five-toll player? Why do people in Miami drive crazy? I don't know. I was taught to drive in Philadelphia, so I drive more basic than crazy. I don't drive crazy. Best basketball shoes for a big man, whatever that big man likes. Do I still do daily basketball workouts? You seen my YouTube, didn't you? How many times do I visit the beach? A couple times a week. Usually I run. I don't be laying on the sand. How tall am I? 6 feet 4 inches tall. Have I ever heard of Chris Smooth or Dayam Drops? I've heard of them. I don't know anything about what they do. It's probably not something that's of interest to me, because if it was, I would know more about them. Ida says she wants to be with me. Be with me doing what? What do you bring to the table, Ida? Would you buy Jordan sneakers? Yeah, I would buy Jordan sneakers. I don't have to buy Jordan sneakers. Usually I don't pay for my sneakers, to keep it real. What's my squat? I don't know. Jesus, a foot taller than you. Yeah, that's right. Have I ever played with who? Chris Smooth does NBA 2K. Yeah, I wouldn't even care about that. Worst hotel I stayed at? There were some places in Mexico whose names I don't even remember. Yeah, gamers, I'm not into video games, so I wouldn't care about watching people who do video game videos. When is Day in the Life for Basketball coming out? What is Day in the Life for Basketball? Is that something you making, or who? Who's making that? That's for me. Thank you, Des. I appreciate that. Have you ever played with AO, the guy from the N1 mixtape? I have not played with him. He's a little bit older than me. Why are big men terrible at free throws? What big men? Dirk is big, and he's pretty good at free throws, so it depends on who you're talking about. Would I come out with my own shoe? Maybe. Not something I'm working on right now, but who knows what might happen. First NBA player jersey I owned was Patrick Ewing. More videos to Dre stories? Maybe, when I get around to it. How much do I make a year? You work for the IRS? What's worse, lack of heart or lack of composure? Both. Both are bad. Do I think the reason people don't make the NBA is more mental than talent? Not necessarily. It depends on who that person is. I can't speak for people in general. Why is veteran leadership undervalued? I don't think it's undervalued. I think the Timberwolves value it highly. You see what they did. Do I say affirmations to myself? Absolutely. Do I believe in the Bible? Well, what do you mean, do I believe in? Do I believe that the Bible exists? Yeah, I've seen it before. Do I believe in love? Yes. Who would I be on? Would I be on a Basketball Wives show? Only if they paid me a lot of money. I wouldn't be on it for the attention or the fame. My favorite power forward, Charles Barkley. Do I have any tips for defense in basketball? Yeah, play defense. Defense will get you on the court and keep you in the game. Smelliest person to guard. Nobody I think of off top. You're welcome for the ebooks. You caught those ebooks. What's up, CYN Star? Tomorrow what? What you talking about? Who do I play for? I played 9 years overseas, 8 different countries. How well did I play my first year in college? I did all right. I played at a school that was kind of smaller. I did all right. I was playing mostly off talent. I didn't really understand the game. Do I look up to anyone in the NBA? No. Am I wearing pants? I am. Actually, I'm wearing shorts. How does your mom feel seeing you become successful with basketball and not the route that she wanted? Well, she didn't necessarily want a route. She just wasn't sure how basketball was going to happen. I think she feels happy. What type of shower relaxes your muscle, cold or hot? Both. New to basketball 32. How do you learn how to dribble and shoot? Go to YouTube, look up this dude named Dre Baldwin. DreBaldwin. Why not try another sport? Business is a sport. I'm doing business right now. That's my sport. Handles versus shot. What about them? You need both. Am I wearing socks? I am not. Will I play in the NBA someday? I doubt it, not unless somebody makes me a good offer. I had a turnover today, got subbed out, even though it wasn't my fault. Should I not inbound? Well, you decide what you want to do. Got a lot of basketball groupies. Yeah, some of them male, some of them female. What would you focus on during offense? What do you focus on during offense? Doing what you need to do to put the ball in the basket. That's the only object of offense. Kiwi Gardner or Akil Carr? I don't know. Not really concerned with either one of them. What college did I attend? Penn State Altoona. That's a D3 school in Pennsylvania. Public speaking or pro ball? Which is harder to prepare for? Probably pro ball. Because pro ball, you got people trying to stop you. Public speaking is no defense. It's just you on the stage. Why did I move to Miami? For the weather? Yeah, for the weather. We'll just leave it at that. Should a player have sex before a big game? Depends on the player. What countries did I play in? Lithuania, Germany, Mexico, Slovakia, England, Croatia, Montenegro, and I'll think of more. Am I married? I'm not. Did I play for the Heat? No. Do you prefer carry your team or have equally balanced players that can ball? Both. Prime Dwayne Wade or James Harden now? Dwayne Wade. Am I in college? I was when I was in college in 2000, from 2000 to 2004, Penn State Altoona. What's the most constant excuse I get from ballers? I don't really get excuses from ballers because they don't owe me explanations. Ask me a different question. No kids. I do not have kids. What big-time coach I wanted to play for? None. No player. Well, I can't speak for all players. I never went around thinking I want to play for a coach. I don't care about the coach. I care about myself. Do I have a booking manager? Yeah, I'm my booking manager. So if you want to book me, you can reach me directly. Best way to heal sore leg muscles: ice, rest, and water. Favorite quote: work on your game. Do I have a lot of NBA on PlayStation? I don't play video games. Does money control my business decisions? Well, business is the exchange of money between people, so it plays a huge factor. I play guard as my position. What's the question I get asked all the time? Just watch this Periscope and watch the questions I keep answering over and over again. That'll give you an answer. Who do I play for? At 9 years overseas, 8 different countries. That's the question. That's the question I get asked all the time. Compression. What does compression mean? Favorite car company? Whoever's going to send me one for free. So if it's more than one, then I have more than one favorite car company. What's up, Saudi Arabia? Badu 33 checking in from Saudi Arabia. Favorite food? Banana. RBC. What's RBC? I don't even know what that is. Do I respect real wrestling? Yeah, I respect all athletes. This guy's on fire. You're right, I am on fire. Oh, Karan, thank you. Am I better than Kobe Bryant? I don't know. We had to go off results. He got more championships than me, so he's better. What was my major in college? Business management and marketing. What's one game that stands out in your mind? All the games, all the ones that I can remember. Is muscle milk good? Good for what? Why'd I give up meat? Because I didn't like the way I felt when I was eating meat. Any serious injuries? No. Jordans? What about Jordans? Best player that I checked? That's a good question. Joe Johnson. I played pickup with Joe Johnson. He made it seem easy against everybody. He just made it seem so easy. I mean, he was the best player in the gym. Trump or Hillary? I don't know. I got to think about that for a while. Is it true you drive a green Kia box car? When I went to Philly this past summer, I got a rental. They gave me a Kia. That's probably, you've seen the picture on Instagram. Do I break even a lot when dealing with my business? What do you mean break even? One play that I always remember was a dunk that I had my first pro exposure camp when I caught this tip dunk off somebody's missed three-pointer. That was like the start of my career. My birthday is February 3rd, 1982. Recovery, does compression work? I don't know. Next time you need to recover, do compression and see if it works. 33 years old is my age. I was born February 3rd, 1982. I'm trying to quit Red Bull. Advice on natural energy. You're trying to quit. How can you try to quit something? Either quit it or don't quit it. Do you know Actualize Oregon on YouTube, best personal development channel? That's actually not true. The best personal development channel on YouTube is Dre Baldwin. Where's the basketball player? I see what you did there. What about Rodman? What about him? Do I have NBA 2K? I don't play video games. Does yoga help? Help what? People ask these questions that are not quantified. Does yoga help? Is this good? Is that bad? Does it help what? Is it good for what? Maximum vertical? I don't know. DG9697 said, why you no respond? If you ask your question that way, then I probably won't respond. I wouldn't even understand what you're saying. Favorite NFL team? I don't have one. Starbucks or Coffee Bean? I don't drink coffee. Favorite NFL team? Don't have one. How much do I sleep on average? As much as I feel like. There is no average. What's 9 plus 10? 19. Does yoga help with growth? And say that question one more time. Is muscle milk good for strength training? Well, what about strength training? What are you doing? What is your goal with it? Favorite big-time college football team? USC and Florida State. I like them. White chicks. White chicks. What about white chicks? Glad I found you. Need more personal development and motivation. Well, I'm glad you found me too. Gatorade or Powerade? Gatorade. I have a nice smile. Thank you, Boga Hapdo. That's my mom always told me. Yoga helped me grow a few inches. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, congratulations. What I think about what? I didn't see that. Good on you. Play hard, live harder. I appreciate that. Does yoga help players sharpen their game? I don't know. Do yoga and see if it sharpens your game. Then you'll have an answer to that question. Do I have autographs from other players? No, I don't. We don't even do autographs no more. Now you just take a picture with somebody. Who was a great teammate to me? My dude G in Mexico. He's a guy who was a great teammate. I had a lot of great teammates. No one person. I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall. LeBron or Kobe? LeBron now, Kobe career. Is Muscle Milk good for getting Nate Robinson big? I wouldn't consider Nate Robinson to be that big. It depends on how big you are right now. Because if you're bigger than Nate Robinson, then that means you had to get smaller. Have ever collected cards? Yes, I did collect cards. I probably still got them in my parents' garage in Philadelphia. Yes, I did used to collect basketball cards. What's up, Arena Katova 97? Do you still play full court one-on-ones occasionally? Curry or LeBron? LeBron. Curry's playing the best right now, but LeBron's still the best player. Am I my own motivator? Absolutely. But I read books and watch videos and listen to audios of other people too, because I could take stuff from them and use it. What's going on, Dubai? I look like King Bach. I don't even know who that is, but all right. Tamia, checking in from Dubai. Who did I play for? I played 9 years overseas, 8 different countries. Do I use any of the knowledge I gained from college today? I mean, the social skills I use more than the classroom skills. I mean, who in college in 2004 could teach the internet? They didn't know nothing. They didn't know social media was coming. Favorite flavor for protein drinks? Regular. Plain flavor. First dunk, 16 years old. Don't know how tall I was. What do I do for recreation? I do this. I do Periscope. I do YouTube videos. I write books. I write blogs. I talk to people. I help people with their building their brand. I help people market their businesses. Everything I do for work is I do for fun. Anthony Lee. I don't know who that is. How many selfies do I take on an average day? Maybe one. What countries did I play in? Slovakia, Germany, Montenegro, Lithuania, Croatia, England, Mexico, United States. I don't remember all of them all at the same time. The most you made in a year when you were playing pro? You work for the IRS or an accounting service? If so, then we could talk about that in private. If not, that's an undisclosed answer. Where was I on? I didn't see that. Favorite country or city? I would say Kaunas, Lithuania, Guadalajara, Mexico, Pula, Croatia, Herceg-Novi, Montenegro was beautiful. Herceg-Novi is a great place. What's on my hat? It says work on your game. Do I think Curry could possibly be better than Jordan? Well, he got to win 5 more championships to even have a conversation. Have I met Kim Kardashian? I can't answer that. I'm Swimsuit Dre. I don't know what Swimsuit Dre means. Do I think I started playing ball late? No. It was the perfect time. Did I play in the NBA? No. You never worked a day in your life, you'll just play. Yeah. Was I in college in 9/11? Yes, I was. I was in college. I was a sophomore. Actualize has good stuff you can use in your work. You hope I actually take this advice. All right, I might do that. Thank you. I keep answering redundant questions. Well, welcome to the life of Dre Baldwin. I've been answering these redundant questions for 10 years. This is what I do. Could I send you a book? A book of what? You could get them all online. They already online, so I already sent it to you. You just got to meet the book halfway. Yes, Herceg-Novi is fantastic. Shout out to Herceg-Novi. How tall is my mom and dad? They're both under 5'10". Do I know JJ Barea? I don't know him. I know who he is, but I don't know him. Is $1 million a lot or just meh? Yeah, $1 million is a lot. I mean, if you saw $1 million on the ground, would you stop to pick it up? I think the answer is yes, so that makes it a lot. Anything that's not a lot of money means if you saw it on the ground, you wouldn't pick it up. If I saw $1 on the ground, I'd pick it up. Are girls all over you when you're on a basketball team? Well, it depends on who you are and what team you on and what you're doing. What's my book called? I got 5 different books. I got 100+ training programs. I don't have one book, so I can't answer that question. Is the speed of the game fast? What game? Top 3 NBA players I versed. Anthony Parker, Joe Johnson, and I give you one more. Gennaro Pargo was actually very good in pickup. They thought I was Kel from Keenan and Kel. I get you. Should the Clippers fire Doc Rivers? And do what instead? If they fire him, then what's going to happen? Is the speed of basketball fast? Well, fast is a relative term, so it depends on who you're asking. For me, no. For you, maybe. What website? I got a website called DreAllDay.com and a training program site called HoopHandbook.com. And my books are for sale on a website called Amazon.com. What book am I putting out next? I haven't decided yet, but I'll be putting a bunch out. Do I listen to sports radio? Not at all. Yes, I am a neat guy. Thank you. Doc is a terrible GM. He shouldn't be GM. He should be the coach. Big Money Can said this N-word is too complicated. I don't think so. Maybe you just think a little bit too slow. How do you play overseas? Go to my website, DreAllDay.com. Read the guides and tips page. I got a lot of tips on how you play overseas. All the things you got to do. DreAllDay.com. Not Dre.com. Dre All Day. Can I score off Jordan, meaning like Jordan passed it to me and I score? Yes. What is my sock size? I don't know. I didn't know such thing as sock sizes. Will the Heat make the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Cavs? That'd be fun to see. I don't know. It's too early for me. You're impressed with how quickly I answer these questions. I got a lot of experience doing this. How can I improve my post moves? Get the post moves hoop handbook at hoophandbook.com. I wrote that program myself. Can Chad Ochocinco get signed again? I don't think he wants to. Did I meet? Who's MU? Does DreAllDay.com have everything I need to know? It has a lot. What do you want to know? First is the better question. You mean MJ? You gotta ask the question again. I forgot what you asked. You used to watch me on YouTube? That's what's up. Now you found me here on Periscope. How long ago was it that you were watching me? Have I ever been to Serbia? No, I was in Montenegro, but I never went to Serbia, but I got friends from Serbia. Shout out to Nikšić, Serbia. No, that's Montenegro. It was, what was that city in Serbia? It was a few cities. Novi Sad is in Serbia, right? Belgrade is in Serbia. And there's one other city that I had some friends from. The best heart giver is you, Radio Nation Raw. That's what's up. I'm glad to see you here. You watched me in like 05, 06, so that was a long time ago. Have I ever been to Canada? Of course. I spoke at a marketing conference in June, this past June in Toronto. Did I watch that FSU UF game? I didn't watch it, but I heard UF. Did FSU win? Can somebody tell me? I need water after all this talking. You're right. Can the Lakers make the playoffs? I mean, they can. Will they? I don't know. Can I speak German? No. Have I ever been to the Ukraine? I have not. Who am I? My name is Dre Baldwin. Many know me as Dre all day. The score was 27-2. Who is this? I don't know no basketball. Well, my name is Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. You know English though, right? So I talk about confidence. I talk about success. I talk about business. I talk about entrepreneurship. I talk about taking action. I talk about ambition. And I happen to talk about basketball too. Do I have tats? I do. What do I think about the insanity workouts? Never did one, so I don't think anything. What's up, Miss 8 Mukova? How you feeling? Jack Jensen says, black on black. What up, Jack? Were there a lot of Americans in European ball? How many is a lot? How do you quantify a lot? Guten Tag, I do remember that phrase. Guten Morgen. Or Morgan, I don't even know which one it was. Do I think the Panthers and the Pats will play the Super Bowl? I hope that happens. Both of them undefeated. All right, Malik, I see you. Talk about basketball. Wouldn't you actually have to be successful? Yeah, that's why you see how many people is watching the stream right now, son. Entrepreneurship, absolutely. I talk about all that stuff. If you go to my website, DreAllDay.com, you find out more about me. I don't talk about things that I don't know, I don't have experience doing successfully. That doesn't mean I'm successful. All right, well, listen, I could be successful at getting rid of you. So now we can see what you're successful at when you start your stream. Favorite musical artist, 50 Cent. Thoughts on KD might come to the Heat next year? No thoughts. I mean, he might go anywhere. That's just speculation that people talk about to get you to click on their websites. All right, Sedon Jr., I'll holler at you later. CYN Sour says she saw me on Grant Cardone TV. We trying to do a deal. We trying to get a deal done over there with Grant Cardone Enterprises. They taking too long, though. We'll see if that happens. Favorite player, Michael Jordan. Favorite Philly food, Rita's Water Ice. Rita's Water Ice. Anybody here from Philly? LeBron or Curry? LeBron. If it was a pickup game right now and I had to pick my team, I had first pick is going to be LeBron James. I appreciate that, Angel. Your parents are from Serbia. That's what's up. You sent me a request on Snapchat. You got to request me on Snapchat? I didn't know you had to request me. Kyrie or Curry, or got to be Curry? Yeah, Rita's Water Ice is the ish. I used to work at Rita's Water Ice when I was 16. Cheesesteaks are good depending on where you get it from. You visited Philly yesterday, that's what's up. You playing directly, how can I improve my post moves? I already told you, meal ticket. Go to hoophandbook.com and get the post moves hoop handbook. I think it's $7.99 right now. Wall or Kyrie? Right now, Wall. Do I follow back? I follow back if I think you got something interesting to say that I need to hear. Can you tell me if you do? Best ball handler in the league? I don't really care about that. I mean, the object of the game is not to handle the ball. The object is to put the ball in the basket. So if handling the ball is just a means to an end of putting the ball in the basket. So I don't really care about whose handle's better than who. That's that stuff for the news analysts, the people to talk about, just to get y'all talking, to get you to click on their websites so they can sell advertising. That's how they make their money. They just come up with these debates that mean nothing. Do the Clippers have a chance to win it all? Yes, they do. Indoor, outdoor course, both. If you could play, it don't matter. My Snapchat is Dre all day. Have I ever been nervous to face new faces? I don't know what that means, but no, I'm never nervous. Provolone or Wiz? On a cheesesteak, I'm going to have to go Wiz. Gallinari or Wilson Chandler? I don't care, either one of them. All right, IG Ryan said I suck, so we gotta let IG Ryan get out of here, so he don't have to suffer no more. My favorite vacation spot, Miami, South Beach. Disney World is a good spot also. Las Vegas is good if you want to party. One-on-one full court games coming out on YouTube. I don't know. There's already a bunch of them out. To play new people. No, I don't get nervous to play new people. What are my pro player? Yeah, my name's Dre all day. I played 9 years overseas, 8 different countries. I'm not playing right now. Right now I'm doing Periscope and YouTube and professional speaking, writing books, and building my brand. I'm hot. Thank you. I am hot. Fammy and Philly, Jaguar Right, and what was the other thing? Does the band I'm wearing have anything written on it? Yeah, it says WOYFG. What's 10 times 100? I don't know. What you doing, your math homework or what? What are we doing here? The thirst is real on Periscope. You right about All right, Billy, later. Overseas where? 8 different countries. I answered that question earlier. I might answer it again. Come help with the Heat, then we need all the help we can get. The Heat's actually playing pretty well. They doing good. Did I find time to work on my game during college season? Yeah, I was playing basketball in college. Did I experience any racism? No, I didn't. Not anything that I noticed. It might have been somebody mad because they seen a black guy, but they ain't say nothing to me. Do I play video games? No, I do not play video games. What are my thoughts on slam ball? Do I have any? I don't know what slam ball is, so no, I don't. Just want to know if I know math. Yeah, I know math. And listen, if I need to answer a math question, I can hire somebody to answer the questions. I don't need to even do math in my head. And our phones got calculators, right? I don't need to be able to do it in my head. How tall am I? 6 feet 4 inches tall. I do have a business degree in management and marketing focus from Penn State University. So I think I can do 10 times 100. Listen, you should be telling me. You should be telling me the answers. All right, Leanne, 1129. I feel you. What's my position? My position is on top. Guard in basketball. Porzingis or Kaminsky? Well, we got to go Porzingis. He's killing. Did I ever try to get on Shark Tank? No. All right, thank you. Thank you. Did I ever play you playing a major 3-on-3 Tuesday? Any tips? Well, if you can play, you don't need no tips. The game is on Tuesday. It is too late to get good. Either you can play or you can't. Largest contract I signed? I don't know. You work for IRS or an accounting service? If not, I'm not answering that question. What to do with ball hogs? You don't have to do anything with them. Play your game. You can't do anything to it. You can't make another person do anything different. Tupac or Biggie, got to go Biggie. Can I shoot the 3? Yeah. Most overrated player in the league? Nobody. The league is the top 1% of the 1% of basketball players in the world, so none of them's overrated. They're the best players in the world. SC22 wants to get text. Somebody text SC22. 614-579-6650. How do you improve your speed? Your speed for what? Your speed in doing what? Your speed in talking, thinking, playing basketball, dribbling, shooting. LeBron, Curry, or Jordan? Jordan. NBA, no. Ja Rule or DMX? DMX. All right, that's Vlad. Most underrated player in the league? I don't know. I don't watch enough basketball in detail to even answer that question. Curry, yes or no? What does that mean? Agility. Get this program called The Ultimate Athlete at hoophandbook.com. Have I ever heard Big L? Of course I heard of Big L. Obama. You don't like Obama? Well, too bad. But he'll be gone a year from now, so then you can be happy. Do I love Jesus? Jesus Shuttlesworth? Does basketball players even play with other... I didn't catch that question. By the way, your answer is better than all the candidates running for president. Well, they asking them different questions, but I appreciate that. I'll take the salary of the president, but I don't want the job. Am I writing a book? I'm always writing a book. How tall am I? I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall, 193 centimeters. All right, Stacy, come to me with a better question. I'm doing great, young Caroline. How you feeling? Will you be seeing me soon in the NBA? Not unless somebody makes me a great offer. Best player I ever played against. Anthony Parker was great. Joe Johnson was great. Biggest NBA contract you ever played with? None. What influenced me to go into speaking is that I knew I was good at it. I just need to find my platform. I found it, and now it's fun. Do I plan on getting rich? I'm already rich. Who's the sweetest jump shot in the NBA? Whoever's making the most jump shots. I don't care what it looks like. What matters is if it goes in. Team Wolf is the best basketball player. Ever knocked down a game winner? Yeah, I have. I made a buzzer beater like 2 years ago in this rec league, I remember. And my foot was hurting. I could barely jump, and I made it. KG says platform. What platform what? What does that mean? How good am I? How do you define good? I'll answer the question when you give me a definition of good. Can I show you the Warriors game? What does that mean? All right, let's get some better questions in here, y'all. This is Ask a Basketball Player. My name is Dre Baldwin. Many know me as Dre all day. What keep you doing what you want to do? Because I want to do it. The answer is right there in the question. I love doing it. What does it mean to box out? You probably had to Google that. My favorite basketball team, I don't have one. I said I found my platform means like the topics that you're going to talk about, KG the Pure Soul. So if I just say I'm a professional speaker, the first thing people are going to say, okay, what do you speak about? So your platform are what are the areas that you talk about? You might have somebody who talks about business, somebody talks about motivation, somebody else talks about software, somebody else talks about mobile phones. So the platform is what is your topic? What are your topic or topics that you actually discuss so people know whether they want you or somebody else? What is the zone defense? Google that. Do I have a good agent? Yeah, me. I'm my best agent. I'm the best agent I ever had. Most points I ever scored in a game, 39 overseas, 60 in a rec league. I have a real offer for marketing. All right. No, I don't know that person in Montgomery. I don't know who that is. I grew up in Philadelphia. My topics, the things I'm talking about, confidence, business, leadership, motivation, sales, discipline. I talk about all those things. No, I'm not on the NBA team. All right, Ramberg, see you later. Am I better than Steph Curry? No, Steph Curry got the championship. He the MVP. Number one weapon. Number one weapon of what? What do I do now? I do this. I do Periscope. I do YouTube. I write books. I do marketing. I do branding. I do professional speaking. I do everything. Everything you see. Anytime you see my name, I'm doing. That's what I do. Everything is business. Everything is fun. I love all of it. Wilson or Spalding? Wilson. So I plan on furthering my education. I'm furthering my education every single day. You don't have to go to school to further your education. That's old time thinking. You can get an education without ever going to college. All right. Are any former teammates go into NBA? No. What's my ultimate goal? I got more than one ultimate goal. One of them is to inspire and empower as many people as possible. You find me very entertaining and knowledgeable. Well, thank you. I find myself the same way. Hillary or Bernie? I don't know. Are those the two I got to choose from? We'll see. Age 33 years old. Why don't professional players play defense? They do. If you ever played in a professional game, you would see that there's a whole lot of defense by how hard it would be for you to score. What's the title of one of my books? One is called Buy a Game. Buy a Game. That means buy, like buy it from the store. You will actually read that for free on my website, dreallday.com. At what point did you become rich? When I decided that I was rich. All right, you just follow me. I appreciate that. I come in peace. James Harden is horrible defense. Well, listen, if you play James Harden one-on-one, you find out how good a defense he can play. You might not score. Yeah, it's horrible when you're watching it on TV because guess who they're playing against? The best 1% of players in the world. Now, horrible is a relative term again. So if you're sitting in the audience and you pay for a ticket and you saying the guy on the court has horrible defense, yeah, it's horrible compared to the guy he's playing against, not compared to you. All right, that's how you can get drafted I didn't catch that. Do I think the NBA should allow fighting like hockey? No, I think people get scared when a whole bunch of black dudes start fighting. Now, white guys fight, people think it's funny. Black guys fight, people get scared. They cannot play defense on the average person. I don't think so. I don't think you can score a basket on James Harden or Carmelo Anthony. I would bet money on that. I have a plethora of questions. Well, go ahead, ask him. You don't have to announce that you got questions. Don't you see what I'm doing here, KG? Am I looking for a new team? I am not. I already got a team. I signed myself. Team WOYG. How do you ball up your older brother? Work on your game. Improve your game. Could I score a point on them? Yeah, I played against James Harden. Yes, I could score a point on him. I keep asking questions, but you're not answering. I didn't see it, so ask it again. Highest scoring game you had? I answered that. 39 in Mexico, 60 in a rec league. 39 was pro. Rec league was rec league is like a rec league, like a local YMCA, something like that. Kobe or LeBron? Kobe all time, LeBron now. Best defensive player in the NBA, I don't even know. Let's say Kawhi Leonard. How do you speed up your dribbling? By practicing faster. If you want to play faster, you got to practice fast. I am 6 feet 4 inches tall. Team Matthews, stop posting that same question over and over again. We have to get you out of here. All right, game time. I know. I understand. Nothing personal. Did I ever talk with Kevin Durant, and what did he say? Now, I never had a conversation with Kevin Durant. I play guard. Leonard or Curry and what? The overseas league aren't really, I didn't see that question. Grizzlies or the Spurs? Right now, the Spurs. When I played in Mexico, was it against Mexicans? Yes. That's a great question. Did I play against Mexicans in Mexico? All right, where the questions at? Let's go. Do I believe in God? I believe in a higher being. Favorite basketball movie? I don't have one. I don't watch movies. Grit and grind? No, Memphis ain't playing too well right now. They're okay. Favorite girl basketball player? I had to think of one. Diana Taurasi. Simone Augustus is good too. Shamika Holsclaw is good. Candace Parker is good. There's a bunch of them. I don't have one. Is Stephen Curry the greatest shooter ever? Not yet. He got to do it for a few more years. He got to do it for several more years, actually. Do Mexicans play more zone or man? They play both, just like any other basketball players. Do you play international? Yes, I played 9 different countries, 9 different years, 8 different countries. Higher being, that's right. What do I do for fun? I do this. I do Periscope. This is fun. What I'm doing right now is fun. I write books. That's fun. YouTube is fun. Professional speaking is fun. Coaching and consulting is fun. All of it's fun. When I'm sitting down writing blog posts, that's fun. When I'm editing videos, that's fun. I appreciate that, HKK. Best cardio, Jordan or Dr. J? I don't even know what that means. I started playing when I was 14. That was 1996. Pledge in college? No, it was not enough fraternity. Basketball team is a fraternity. Any meet and greets coming up? This is a meet and greet right now. That's what we doing. You meeting and greeting me right now. In person, maybe. How many people watching here right now live in South Florida? I do have a Twitter, not a Tumblr. My Twitter is @DreAllDay. Same name on here is on Twitter, Dre All Day. What do I call a one-on-one Mexican game? Juan or Juan? Juan on Juan. I get it. I see what you did there. Has Golden State changed the face of the NBA? I don't know if they changed the face of the NBA. I don't know about these grandiose statements. I mean, people are changing the way they play. The game is evolving. Let's say that. They could be the face of the change just because they won a championship. I'm not in college. Do I look like I could be in college right now? I'm 33 years old. I'm not in college. Do I collect baseball cards? I used to when I was really young. Not anymore. Any documentary on me coming up? This is the documentary. You watching it right now? All right, so we got somebody from Fort Lauderdale. 2016 champion? I don't know yet. Yeah, I heard LeBron made a buzzer beater. I didn't see it, though. No team has ever went small ball and did it like them. That's cool. Well, they only won 1 championship, though. See, Michael Jordan and them won 6. So, change the face of the game. I mean, who cares, really? I mean, all that matters in the end is who won. So, they won. They the defending champs. That's what matters. My YouTube channel is called, just look up my name, Dre Baldwin. Look up my name, you'll find my YouTube channel. You can't miss me. Is Andrew Wiggins the real deal? I think so. Am I humble or cocky? I'm both. Am I familiar with Tony Parker? Of course. NBA? No. The kid Job says they can't win 6 in 1 year. Exactly. So that's why we can't even have this conversation. You got to hit me 6 years from now and let's see what's up. Can I dunk? Yes. Time in a 100-yard dash? I ain't running no 100-yard dash. All right, basketball court is not 100 yards. What's up, Baltimore? For Yaya. Dre, what are girls attracted to the most? What are girls attracted to the most? Are any females in this coat who can answer that question? What are females attracted to the most? Can females answer that question, please? I look like O.C. Human-Ura. Okay. Jabari Parker's underrated. I'm not tired of talking, D. If I was tired, I could end this at any time. I'm not contracted to do this. Intelligence is one. At what age do you think you won't be able to dunk? I don't know. I can always just lower the rim, so I'll be dunking forever. Humor, confidence. Confidence is the one thing I've heard the most. I think that's the number one thing is confidence. Confidence, I've heard, is the number one thing that females are attracted to. I do not have kids. Personality is another one. Hello from VA. What's up, One Lovely? How you doing? When you defend, do you want to push them to the line or towards your other players? It's case by case basis. It's not the same thing every time. Shaq or Yao Ming, or it got to be Shaq. Look at them rings. Women like basketball players. Some of them do. Not all of them. Is Steph Curry becoming more cocky than humble? Who cares? Who cares whether he's cocky or humble? If you're thinking about whether Steph Curry is cocky or humble, you need to find yourself something to do. Gentleness, yes. Have I heard of this Serbian kid? No, I haven't heard of no Serbian kid on Minnesota. He's on Minnesota. See, that shows you how I don't know every single player like I used to. Women like tall people. Are you a woman? That person that's giving these answers, what women like? Am I a fan of handle like dribble too much? I don't even know who that is. So the answer to the question is no. Brooklyn is in the house. What's up, brother Musan? Steph Curry is gentle, cocky, and tall. Okay. If you considering all that, you paying too much attention to Steph Curry, not enough to yourself. Does Tom Brady cheat? Cheat on what? Thoughts on Porzingis? He's been doing well so far as what I can see. Did I ever play against San Diego State? I did not. San Diego State is D1. I played D3. See you follow me on Instagram? No, I probably won't. What's going on? Accrual checking in from Cleveland. How you doing tonight? Who wins, the Cavs or Warriors on Christmas Day? We'll see. Christmas Day is what, a month away? We'll find out. Should the Knicks trade Melo? Not yet. I think they got a chance to be good right now. If I could be any appliance, what would it be? KG, where'd you get that question from? Did you Google that? Nah, I don't need to check out that Instagram. I don't think that'd be interesting to me. Just by the name, I don't think it's something that I even care about. Tips for increasing stamina. What would you do if you had to come up with your own answer? Give me your top 3 choices. The Warriors are 18-0. That's what's up. Favorite shoe? I like the Jordan 13s, the Nike Shox BB4s, Nike Hyper Dunks, the original Hyper Dunks, not the latest ones, the original. Yeah, the Sixers are doing very bad. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. So you already answered your own question. Am I going to put out a documentary? Trey Tom, how many times you going to ask me that same question? This is a documentary right here. Q&A. My documentary is going to be called Q&A, the Dre Baldwin story. It's just going to be me answering the same questions over and over and over again. All right. Can I hang in the NBA? We'll see. We'll see. Give me a deal and we'll find out. Why everyone hating LeBron? I don't think anybody's hating him. Leagues need to do something about tanking. Maybe. Should they legalize weed? Yeah, they should legalize weed. I mean, the government could actually make money if they legalize weed because then they could sell it. They could be the ones controlling the sales. They make a whole lot of money. They could actually lower taxes on people if they sold weed. Can we be friends? Yeah, we could be friends. What's your basketball IQ? I don't know. How do you quantify that? Have you ever watched Charles Hamilton? No, I have not. His documentary is inspiring. I had to take your word for it. All right, Gang Time said he wants to play ball with me. Seems I have a high basketball IQ. Oh, I appreciate the compliment. How do I feel about Mario Chalmers? I played with Chalmers a few times. We used to live in the same building, actually. He can play. I mean, he's in the top 1%. He's in the league. Who do I think can make the finals? I don't know. Too soon to say. Yeah, I saw that the Rockets beat the Sixers when Harden had 50 the other night. Am I always this direct, like one-on-one? Can somebody? Yes, I am. Well, I was going to say can somebody answer, but I don't think most of the people have met me in person. But yes, I definitely am this direct all the time. Who will win the Super Bowl? I don't know yet. I don't watch football enough to even give you a good answer that would be useful. Because it's not based on anything. It's just based on me seeing the records and the highlights. What do I like most in females? It's a good question. Physical attraction is important. You got to be able to hold a conversation. And I don't know. I haven't thought about it deeply enough to give you any more of an answer than that. All right, we're going to take a few more of these. Am I on a strict diet? No, I'm not on any type of diet. Can I explain a backcourt violation? No. But you can Google that and find it very easily. Did I have a growth spurt playing D3? Not in college. I had a growth spurt when I was in like middle school or high school. Am I Cuban? I'm not. I'm African American, 100%. Both my parents are black. Best coach I had, a guy named Steve. He was my first coach when I was like 14. Biggest weakness in life? Biggest weakness is that I work hard. That's my biggest strength and my biggest weakness. Do I still lift weights during season? Well, I'm not even in a season, but yeah, I lift weights. Carolina versus New England. That'd be fun. I hope they both undefeated. What's my team? Team WOYG. Work on your game. Do I speak at schools and libraries? Yeah, I speak everywhere. I'm available to speak anywhere that somebody got a serious inquiry. Email me, dre@dreallday.com. You're welcome, LK Hyde. I appreciate you coming through. Football over basketball? Not for me. I like basketball better. I don't have a favorite NBA team. A little bit parched, but I got the water right here, so thank you for saying that. So when I read somebody mention water, then I can drink some. No, I'm not ball. High school kids straight to the NBA. That's not a question. Y'all got to figure out how to formulate questions. That's not a question. That's a statement with a question mark at the end. I know. Thank you, Andre DRX. This is a good discussion. Does my girl have to be fit? Absolutely. Have I ever had an afro? Yeah, I used to have braids. Top 3 shooting guards, we got to go Michael Jordan, Jerry West, and Kobe. In no particular order. Michael Jordan's number 1. Kobe number 2, Jerry West number 3. Maybe Dwayne Wade. KG said I asked a great question. Well, you see all these questions coming in, KG. Just post the question again. If I didn't answer it, just post it again. All right, beautifully 43. Am I named after the DR himself? Nah, he's too close to my age. I don't think he was even famous when I was born. So, no. Pop said I could be an English major. You're right. I am an English major. All right. Am I a shooter or a slasher? Both. Was my afro on Julius Erving level? No, hell no. Do I think I can win an NBA championship? Yeah. If I get on the team that's winning it, yes. Would I hold kids back in high school for a better college hoop scholarship chance? It depends on the situation. I can't really just say in general yes or no. What team do I play for? Team WOYG, right here. It stands for Work on Your Game. That's the team I play for. Pangrats. All right, I got you. Pangrats Josie. I'm just going to call you Josie. Position that I play guard. Do I think girls should play in the NBA? They should play in the WNBA. What I think about the increase in young stars coming straight out of drafts. That question doesn't make sense. Do I think Canada should have more than one NBA team? Maybe eventually. You have a great style. Thank you very much. What's up, Jared Fogle? We got Jared Fogle from Subway in here. Ain't you supposed to be in jail, Jared? You got internet in jail? How long was the trip from Africa? I'll see what you did there. Hey, let me follow you on IG. All right, do that, Angel. My name's Dre Baldwin on IG. Do I think Yao Ming is good? Yeah, Yao Ming is a great player. My name on Instagram is Dre Baldwin. One word. First name, last name. Have I ever seen a big man with a shot and handles? Yeah, Dirk Nowitzki has a shot. He has handles. Have I got tested? Tested what? Should I block more often? Block what? All right, we got to get Matt out of here. Everybody say goodbye to Matt. All right, do I have handles? Yeah, how do you define handles? What car do I drive? Fred Flintstone. We know that's not actually Jared Fogle, Joe at 2356. We don't have to respond to that person. That's somebody who got too much time on their hands. Is Porzingis better than Roy Hibbert? I don't know. It's too early. It's too early to say. He hasn't played enough. I don't know Scooney Penn. I know who he is, but I don't know him. My name is Dre, D-R-E, last name Baldwin, B-A-L-D-W-I-N. Many people know me as Dre all day. Some of these questions are crazy personal. It's all good. This is normal. Do I get a lot of one-night stands? Next question. Who's my favorite movie? I don't really like movies like that. Ocean's 11. All right, we got to get the fake Jared out of here. That guy has way too much time. Yes, I am in South Florida. Do I know who Drew Neitzel is? Yeah, he played for Michigan State. White guy, bald, shaved head, guard. Yeah, I know who he is. Does basketball run in your family? Not really. A couple basketball players, but not a lot of people. Do I prefer vets over rookies? And what, Ashley? What do you mean, do I prefer them? I don't prefer either one. What do you mean? Wait, actually, I got to know what you're talking about, actually, before I could even answer that question. All right, we're going to take a few more of these, then it's going to be a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost 1 a.m. I got places to be, things to do. Westbrook or Curry? Curry's playing the best right now of anybody. Oh, Westbrook's a hell of a player. Oh, you work at Drew Neitzel's camp? Oh, that's what's up. Is he still playing, or is he still playing overseas, or is he in training a coach or starting a roster for basketball? Both. You want to have a mix of young and older players. You need the youth because they got to be going for the future. Most threes I ever hit in the game, I don't even know. Kobe or Jordan? Jordan all time. Steve Kerr versus Rodman. That's two completely different players. I want both of them. I need a rebounder and a shooter. I play no instruments. Do I have work in your game hoodies or sweatshirts? Yes, I do. Go to hoophandbook.com. We got them. Thoughts on Rousey? I have no thoughts. We got to get rid of this guy who keeps telling me about some Instagram person. Favorite music genre is hip-hop. Oh, he's a financial advisor? All right, that's what's up. Shout out to Drew Neitzel. Are black men really better players than white guys? Not necessarily. It's just more black guys who play ball, as far as I can tell. I might be wrong about that. I got you in game high with 67. I hit 19 out of 21 threes. All right, that's what's up. You got video footage of that game? Favorite Big L song is, what's the name of that song? I got to think of the name of the song. I can't even think of the name of the song. I appreciate you, Joa. All right, we wrapping this up pretty soon. Song is called Flamboyant. I think it's Flamboyant was the song. Do I think Mayweather should have retired so quick? I don't think it was quick. And he's in his late 30s. There's no such thing as a boxer retiring quickly. Because listen, most boxers stay too long. So there's no such thing as retiring too quick in boxing. Because that can hurt the rest of your life. Look at Muhammad Ali. Favorite pump up music? I got a playlist on YouTube where I list my favorite songs in several different videos. Best duo ever? Got to be MJ and Pip. They got 6 rings. Why are we wrapping this up soon? Because I'm done talking. Tupac or Biggie? Biggie. See, I wish I had footage. It was after college. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. No, not Ebonics. The song was called Flamboyant. I think it was called Flamboyant. I appreciate that. Game time 4133. Listen, everybody, this one is over. This is the end of this Periscope stream. So everybody watching this on YouTube, because I used to do a Q&A on YouTube every Friday, but it was starting to get whacked because people was asking me the same stuff. The questions are better on here. I'm getting more. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm forgetting the words I'm looking for. I'm getting a better mix of questions here. So I appreciate all of y'all who are coming through here and actually coming with some good questions. So if you're watching me for the first time ever right now, swipe to the right and follow me here on Periscope. Every time I do a scope, I always look through my followers list and see who followed me, and then I see what y'all doing. If you look like you doing something that I should follow, I'll follow you. Now, if I don't at first, then hey, keep doing what you're doing. Eventually, I'll find you. So don't take it personal if I don't follow you back the first time. But I will follow y'all. If you watch me for the first time right now, follow me because I do this all the time. I don't always do a straight Q&A, but I talk about topics, like I said, belief, success, confidence, ambition, entrepreneurship, building your brand, marketing yourself, basketball. I talk about all that stuff. I talk about writing books. I talk about, people ask me about girls. They ask me about confidence. They ask me about networking, about communication, about how to get better at speaking to people, about answering questions and things like that. So people ask me these questions and I answer this stuff all the time. So I address this stuff all the time. Yeah, I'm on Twitter at Dre All Day. Instagram is Dre Baldwin. My Facebook page is called /WorkOnYourGame. That's a page, not a profile, but a page. And if you can't remember nothing that I just said, just Google me, Dre Baldwin. I own the name Dre Baldwin. I own the name Dre All Day. I own Work On Your Game Enterprises. So you'll follow me on all those places. All right. So listen, everybody, we out of here. Y'all have a fantastic night. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Hope y'all got something out of this. Hope y'all got something useful out of this. Listen, I appreciate that, KG. Follow me on those places. Just hit me up. Send me a comment. You can email me directly, dre@dreallday.com. Any of y'all got a direct question that I haven't addressed here or something that you want to address privately, email me, dre@dreallday.com. We out of here, y'all. Work on your game. Dre all day. In this video, I'm sure you were entertained. Make sure to stay connected with me on all your favorite social networks. Twitter and Periscope at Dre All Day. Instagram, Dre Baldwin. Facebook /Work On Your Game. You can bookmark my YouTube channel by subscribing, of course. And the website is workonyourgame. That's .me. Workonyourga.me. And of course, my homepage is my website, dreallday.com, so you can know exactly what I'm doing, exactly when I'm doing it, and how you might be able to be involved. Work on your game.